Hey guys, welcome. Today is Friday, July 24th, 2026. Here are some quick Star Citizen news. One of the biggest news is that CIG is putting together a new 4.10 build for a potential Evocati release later today, with the goal of also opening to Wave 1 for the weekend after the build validates with Evo. And this build is no longer tech preview, but full PTU build. And as we all know, one of the biggest features that coming with 4.10 is the Siege of Orison. So if the build opens to PTU, I will be streaming both on Twitch and YouTube for some Siege of Orison gameplay. And the second update is that as of this morning, the Hotfix has been moved to the live channel, and the Hotfix channel is currently closed. Does the Hotfix actually do anything? One of the biggest issues this hotfix is aimed in fixing is, the patch note says this client-side update has fixes in testing to address players losing the ability to be controlled by mouse movement inputs and cannot interact with anything upon loading into the PU. If your account is in this current state where you can join the PU but not interact or move, let us know here if this helped. So there is a issue console report. Now, I first heard about this problem is during my streaming. Couple players commented and said they have experienced this problem. Now, the issue console said this: loss of mouse movement, interaction, mobi-glass, and menu options. So here are the reproduction steps. So wake up in your app. Mouse movement control non-functional, can only move using WASD control, spacebar, and other keyboard movements. Emotes work. Cannot bring up mobi-glass. Cannot bring up option menu using escape key. Advanced camera functional. Mouse movement recognized in this mode. Interactions non-functional. Cannot exit app or access storage kiosk. Attempt Alt F4 and reconnect. Problem persist. Attempt backspace back down to New Babbage Hospital. Problem persist. Timed out and reconnect. Problem persist. Load into 4.8.2 live. Oh, this is the bug carried from 4.8. No wonder. Okay, so if you're experiencing this problem, there is one workaround. I performed a account recopy and that seemed to correct the problem. Now, during my stream, I also heard another workaround that this is caused by your mobi-glass is getting bricked. So if you can buy a new mobi-glass at New Babbage, that might solve the problem, but I'm not sure because I haven't experienced this problem myself. Oh wow, I didn't know this. It's about a month ago. QA has completed their initial triage and investigation, and the issue has been handed off to the appropriate development team. Of course, it's always their reply. So about an hour ago, one player has this issue. 2 hours ago, don't have. About 2 hours ago. Whoa, 2 hours ago. So more and more players are experiencing this issue right now. So confirming the Hotfix build. Fix this for me. Looks like the Hotfix did some work according to this player. My character has been unable since July 23rd. Unable to interact with the mobi-glass. Escape menu, and after switching to the Hotfix channel, I can interact normally again. Okay, good, because that's what the Hotfix is aiming at fixing. Hopefully, this is fixed for more players, and for these players that just experienced this problem, they might not be in the Hotfix channel. So we'll have to wait and see if there's more reports, and when the Hotfix channel populates the entire live servers. And then we can see what's going on. But I'm going to be following up with this problem because it can happen to you, it can happen to me at any time. By the way, one thing that I heard from one of the viewers is that this problem can be caused when you Alt F4 while in mobi-glass. So when you're using mobi-glass, do not Alt F4. However, if it happens that you get a CTD while using mobi-glass, then this could be a problem, but don't intentionally do that on your own. And have this issue 4 hours ago. Oh, cool. The Hotfix did fix this for me. That's a good report. I tried the Hotfix and my game is back to normal. Finally testing new hotfix as for now is working. Okay, good reports. So looks like the hotfix is fixing this problem. Now, another problem that the hotfix, actually one of the hotfixes aiming at fixing is the free elevator problem. So since the beginning of 4.9, if you're doing cargo hauling missions, especially the Redwood, one of the most profitable cargo hauling missions in Pyro, once you accept the mission, the contracted cargo does not come up from your free elevator. So let's test this out. I might not be in the hotfix server. For example, if I choose this mission, deliver 114 SCU to Megumi Refueling from these 4 locations, and it's only the last location that will give you the cargo, as I have tested in the beginning of 4.9. This is still the bug. So let's see if we can get the cargo from Gaslight or not, accepting this offer. Let's see. Right now, I don't have anything. Now, hit mission cargo. That's a negative. So this is a bugged server. I don't have anything in here. Well, we can try another mission. So abandon that one. There we go. Got another mission from Gaslight to Checkmate. Accepting this one. Let's check. Mission cargo. That's a negative. So yeah, if you want to do a cargo hauling mission, be sure to check the missions first at your closest location. If you don't see the mission cargo, which means this server is bugged. This is probably not a hotfix server. So the workaround is that you have to keep hopping server until you find a working server. So let's try a different server. Okay, swap to a different server. I've already accepted a cargo mission. Check the free elevator. And no cargo. Yep, this server is also busted. This server that I looked is the hotfix server. The server number ending in 6454. So this is a hotfix server, and then I just accepted the mission from Gaslight. So when I use the free elevator, I can see these contracted items. So I can do this mission. So in the case that you don't see these cargoes, try to switch server, find the hotfix server. So far, it's been working quite reliably. Last night, I did about 2.5 hours of cargo hauling in a hotfix server, and that works for the entire 2.5 hours. So perhaps they indeed fix this problem in the hotfix server, and that's the update. See you guys later, hopefully for the seed version in the 4.10 Wave 1 PTU. Thanks for watching.